Guys, I don't think this thing holds together. These things never hold together. These spin-up tornadoes, they happen on the leading edge of the line. We had one earlier, brand new tornado warning now. It does include Sebastian County. The rotation is right near Slaytonville Road. That's near Highway 45, southwest of Greenwood, moving northeast. If it does hold together, we're talking about it at Fort Chaffee at 11:24. These things typically don't. They last about 20 minutes. Tornado warning south of Fort Smith. It may get into Greenwood if it holds together. Heads up in Greenwood. Under the immediate threat now is the Slaytonville Road.
Y'all, this is a typical day.
On the south side, that's the Sebastian County. That's not Kavanaugh Hill. That's Podo Mountain on the Sebastian County side.
This will be on all day long.
East, right here near the gap, and that's moving northeast, and it's actually wound up pretty good right now. Wouldn't surprise me if we did have a weak tornado produced out of this. And what I mean by that is, let me take Storm Tracker off of this real quick and give you guys a look at it. We're really getting a good hit on rotation here, right there. You can see the reds and the greens right near Slaytonville Road and Highway 23. That's going to be coming right up the rule part. You can do a little curly Q on the line right there, a little spin. That's moving up towards Bowers Loop. Excelsior. You guys just need a heads up.
Here's on the computer.
That's out there about the driving range on the south side of Fort Smith. And this is moving just northwest of where that new exit's going to be for the new interstate. Right there. You guys see it? This is really strong.
Y'all, I don't mean to downplay this, but
Wind's going away from the radar. And
this is how you spend your days and your nights
going towards 40, 50, 60.
in this area of the United States.
So it's not a huge circulation. It's nothing that you're looking at as far as major spinning goes, but it's still very, very pronounced. I want to zoom in as close as I can get here, and I want to do something to show you guys exactly the areas that are going to be affected by this, and that's going to be southwest Sebastian County. Right here is where the rotation is located. Now what I'm going to do is Sebastian County.
There's the tornado sirens. This is Mother's Day, 2015. Now you might say, what am I doing outside with the tornado sirens going off? Well, the tornado sirens are for the south of Fort Smith. It's for Fort Smith. But where they're talking about, like on the TV and stuff, is Greenwood. That is about 7 miles from where I am right now. That is about 7 miles from where I am right now. But as you can hear, the sirens just went off, quit. But I'm going to go back in the house now. Unfortunately, another day. Same old, same old. This will go on for quite a while.
In Tulsa has issued a tornado warning for central Sebastian County and west central Arkansas until 11:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 10:59 a.m. Central Daylight Time.
Sorry, y'all, my batteries gave out. Nothing happened.
Off the screen, you head south on 45, like you head out towards flashing lights near US 71 up towards White Rock Road, Stewart Court, and Mount Harmony Road. Yeah, 1.6 miles. That's close. That's just to the south of Arkansas 10. So if you live near Arkansas 10, which is basically the main drag that takes you right to downtown Greenwood, down towards the square. It's along the south side of it. So it's got everybody into a frenzy here when you hear the sirens. Keep in mind, though, this is a weak rotation. It's not capable of a huge tornado. We're talking wind speeds of 70, 100 miles an hour. It's something you want to take seriously, but it does not look like it's a major risk here for a huge tornado. A brief spin up is going to be possible from White Rock Road all the way up to Mount Harmony. I do think it misses the square and goes just east of town. You've got the Coal Museum just east of the square. It's going to be pretty close to that. It's going to be a lot closer to Mount Harmony Road. That's tracking towards the north. So there's a new scan. We'll let this thing come across here with the radar here in a second. It should give us another idea. You're looking at Arkansas 10 right here. So this is coming into downtown, and then this comes up towards Osage Drive. The fairgrounds are up on the north.
Now he's talking about Greenwood.
It's going to be about 2 miles south of the square. So it is going to be south of the square, and a northeast movement would put it just east of town as you head out of town. So the east side of town will probably see this a little bit more. Go ahead and take the block seat off, and we'll get a wider view for the folks in Greenwood. There's a cell on the north side of town too. This one is not producing a tornado. And you guys at Fort Smith who are saying, what's going on in Fort Smith? We've got tornado warnings? What? Well, Fort Smith is looking at damaging wind risk. We aren't looking at tornado risk. This is the storm track on the tornadic cell. Greenwood is essentially ending at 10:13, 11:13, so the next minute or two for the square. Charleston, if it does hold together, expect the tornado warning to be there at 11:30. I don't think.
So y'all, they're not really worried about us. So if
some storms in about 20 minutes in Charleston, and
I hate to sound blasé about this, but.
And to the northeast, you can see the storm effect from downtown.
We're not going to ignore it. We're just going to listen to it in the background.
Fort Smith, we're going to get street flooding out of this. In downtown Fort Smith, I would expect quite a bit in the way of some street flooding here over Fort Smith, Van Buren. Little notch there.
So that's all for now, folks.
That's on Hightower Road. There's a little thin there, isn't it? It's Arkansas 162 here.